Next type of inheritance is multi-level inheritance. In the previous video, we have seen implementation of class car inherits vehicle. In single inheritance, one subclass inherits the features of one superclass. In multi-level inheritance, a subclass will be inheriting superclass as well as the subclass also act as the superclass to other class. So in this example, car inherits vehicle where car is the subclass and vehicle is the superclass. Also, car is a superclass for class sports car. So this is multi-level hierarchy. We have already seen the implementation of car extends vehicle. In this video, we will see implementation of sports car extends car. So write a program to demonstrate multi-level inheritance. We have a class sports car that extends class car. There are no instance variables defined in class sports car. It will inherit all the features, that is instance variables, methods, etc. belonging to its superclass. As it is multi-level hierarchy, sports car will inherit all the features of class car and class vehicle. It has its own methods, high speed and powerful engine. Then we have a class vehicle demo that has main method. The first statement is object creation. We are creating object of class sports car. So sports car SC equal to new sports car. As soon as this statement is executed, object will be created inside the heap and reference variable SC will be created in stack memory area. Memory will be allocated to all the instance variables of class sports car. So the inherited instance variables comes from class car and vehicle, that is registration number, brand, type, number of wheels, number of seats, AC, seat belt. These are the inherited instance variables. Hence memory will be allocated to these instance variable inside object SC. Now pay attention over here very carefully. When the object is created, call to the constructor is given implicitly. But we haven't written code for default constructor. There is no default constructor in our program. So in this case, when we do not write any constructor, compiler includes the code during compilation. So during compilation, compiler has already included the code for default constructor, that is sports car, parenthesis, braces, and inside this default constructor, it includes the code for call to the superclass constructor. So when the object is created, call to the constructor goes, but there is no specific code written inside. The only code included by the compiler is super parenthesis, that is call to the superclass constructor. The first statement inside the constructor is always a call to the superclass constructor. So from here, control of execution will go to the default constructor of immediate superclass, that is class car. So let us see the code for class car. So control of the program comes to the superclass default constructor, that is over here. And here we have the code system.out.println and we are printing car class constructor invoked. But before this, the first statement inside the constructor is always a call to superclass constructor. Hence from here, control of execution will go to the constructor of superclass, that is class vehicle. So control of execution comes over here. Again, the first statement inside a constructor is called to superclass constructor. Now vehicle class is not explicitly extending any superclass, but yes, every Java class has a cosmic superclass, that is object class. Hence, from here, call to the object class default constructor will go. The code inside there will execute. There is no println statement, hence nothing will be printed to the console and the control will come back. And this statement system.out.println will be executed and \n, a new line will be added to the output screen and vehicle class default constructor invoked. This statement will be printed. From here, control will come back and this statement system.out.println car class constructor invoked will be printed to the console. From here, control will go back to the sports car constructor, come back over here. We are not printing anything. There is no other code inside this constructor. Hence, after the execution, control will go back to the main method. So these two statements will be printed to the console. Now the next statement is sc.seatBelt. SeatBelt is the inherited member variable from its superclass. We can call it on the subclass object sc and we are directly assigning value yes to it. So inside the memory over here, value yes will be stored. Next statement is sc.registration number equal to 444. Again, this is the inherited instance variable. We can invoke it on the subclass object sc, and the value is stored inside the memory. So over here 444 is stored. Now the next statement is we are printing registration number and sc.registration number. We are invoking the instance variable on object sc. This will retrieve value 444 and println method will print it to the console. So you get this output. The next statement is system.out.println seatbelt colon. This will be printed to the console, and sc.seatbelt will invoke value yes. So that will be printed to the console. Next statement is sc.start. Now start is the method belonging to vehicle class. Control of the program will go to the vehicle class over here, and the code inside the start method will execute. That is, it will print start mode to the console. So this is printed to the console. Now this method belongs to the sports car only. So control of the program will go to the method definition, and code inside the method will execute. That is system.out.println sports car has powerful engine. So this statement will be printed to the console. And then we are invoking sc.stop. Now again, this method belongs to the vehicle class. Control of the program will go to the vehicle class over here, and the code inside stop method will execute. We are printing stop mode. So stop mode is printed to the console. So this is how multi-level inheritance operate. So when the subclass object is created, it gives a call to the constructor, and the first statement inside the constructor is always a call to the superclass constructor. This concept is called as constructor chaining. Constructor chaining can happen in inheritance or in the same class. So when constructor chaining is happening in inheritance, we need to use super keyword. And when constructor chaining is happening in the same class, we use this keyword. We have seen video on this keyword. There is a separate video on this keyword that explains constructor chaining, giving a call to the constructor in the same class.